Welcome to Adventures in Raising a Precious Son, a survival reality show where you'll learn how to turn your bedroom into a professional toy battlefield. In this photo, we see a typical little guy in a state of toy meditation, a skill only the little masters can achieve. Surrounding him is a diverse ecosystem of toys, from dinosaurs to superheroes, all vying for the attention of the little king. And don't forget the mysterious other in the bottom corner of the photo. Perhaps a warning of other terrifying secrets that only brave parents dare to explore. Remember, raising a little boy is not just a task. It's an adventure full of surprises and laughter and sometimes a little panic. We have a house with a warm orange door, but what greets us is not a welcome mat but a wooden sign with the words "Go away and go on it." It seems that this homeowner values his privacy very much. The sign is placed right next to the door, as an early warning to anyone who intends to visit. I bet even delivery people would flinch when they see this sign. It can be seen that the homeowner is a very straightforward person. Just moved in and bought this sign, finally feels like home. This sentence sounds contradictory, but it is very reasonable for introverts. They feel most comfortable when they are alone, and this sign is the clearest message. Perhaps the homeowners have had enough and wanted visitors that they decided to take drastic measures to protect their privacy. This photo is a testament to the fact that humor can be found in the most unexpected places. It also shows that everyone has their own definition of home. It is a highly entertaining image. It offers a humorous look at the lives of introverts. This image is a masterclass in passive-aggressive interior design. Forget motivational quotes and inspirational art. This person has gone straight for the jugular with a go-away sign that screams, "I value my solitude more than your friendship." I can just imagine the delivery guy's face when he sees this, trying to decide if he should risk leaving the package or just take it back to the depot. And let's be honest, who hasn't had those days where they just want to put up a sign like this and retreat into their own little world? This person has just had the courage to do it, and I have to respect that. Maybe we should all have a go-away sign for those days when we just need some peace and quiet. Or maybe not, unless you want to live your life in complete isolation. Either way, this image is a hilarious reminder that sometimes the best way to welcome people is to tell them to go away. The sweet smell of freedom. This guy's divorce announcement is less of a tearjerker and more of a victory lap. Forget the just married signs. This dude's opting for a just divorced banner, complete with a cheeky send nudes request. It's like he's turning his U-Haul into a mobile dating profile. And let's be real, who wouldn't swipe right on that level of confidence? He's basically saying, "I'm free, I have a truck, and I'm ready to mingle." It's the ultimate "I'm doing me" statement. And honestly, I'm here for it. Divorce can be tough, but this guy's got the right attitude. He's not just moving on, he's upgrading. Move over, lovebirds, the divorcee's got this. This otter isn't just standing there, he's clearly on a mission. Look at that posture. He's got the wise old mentor vibe down pat. I can practically hear him saying, "Young one, you must embark on a perilous journey to retrieve the legendary fish stick of destiny." And that little stick he's holding, that's not just a stick, it's his trusty staff, imbued with ancient otter magic. He's probably going to lead you through treacherous rivers and across slippery rocks, all while imparting sage wisdom about the importance of finding your inner peace and also where the best clam beds are. Honestly, if this otter asked me to go on a quest, I'd pack my bags and grab my hiking boots. He just has that "I know where the treasure is hidden" look about him. And if the treasure turns out to be a giant pile of fish, I wouldn't even be mad. The classic work smarter, not harder approach, demonstrated here by our intrepid mechanic who's decided that the best way to fix a car is to become one with it. Forget fancy lifts and hydraulic jacks. This guy's going full fetal position under the trunk of a Twingo, like he's trying to be reborn as a spare tire. I can just imagine him explaining his technique to the tow truck driver. It's not laziness, it's innovation. And let's be honest, who needs a toolbox when you've got a perfectly good cardboard box and a collection of random tools scattered on the ground? It's all about efficiency. People. He's probably saving time by skipping the whole finding the right tool step and just grabbing whatever's closest. This isn't just car repair, it's performance art. And if he emerges from under there with a fully functional engine, I'm calling him a genius. Ah, the classic tale of financial progress. This person's journey from $24 to $17 is a masterclass in how to not get rich quick. Forget those boring motivational quotes about hard work and perseverance. This is the real deal, folks. The raw and filtered look at the struggles of someone who's clearly mastered the art of spending money on things that aren't, bills. I can just imagine them sitting there, staring at their bank balance, wondering where it all went wrong. Maybe they invested in a lifetime supply of avocado toast. Or perhaps they accidentally joined a subscription service for artisanal socks. Whatever the reason, their honesty is refreshing. In a world full of entrepreneurs and influencers pretending to have it all together, this person's just keeping it real. And honestly, I respect that. Plus, it's kind of comforting to know that I'm not the only one who can't seem to adult properly. This meme is a classic example of humble bragging in the digital age, but with a delightfully self-aware twist. The creator, clearly a connoisseur of fine art and even finer internet humor, has taken a classic painting of a regal lady and her entourage and repurposed it for the modern world of social media validation. The text, "I don't mean to brag, but my posts are enjoyed by well over 2 people worldwide," is a hilarious exaggeration of the universal desire for online approval. It's like they're saying, yeah, I'm kind of a big deal, but I'm also really down to earth about it. The juxtaposition of the elegant, historical artwork with the casual, internet-savvy text creates a wonderful sense of irony. It's as if the regal lady herself is secretly checking her follower count and giving a sly wink to the camera. This meme perfectly captures the absurdity of online fame and the lengths we go to for a few likes and shares, all while maintaining a charming sense of self-deprecation. This meme is a wild ride from Good Samaritan to Never Again in record time. The text "I'm never giving a crackhead a ride again" sets the stage for a hilarious, albeit cautionary, tale. But the real punchline is the visual, a close-up of a hand holding what appears to be a stolen socket, specifically an 18mm Taiwan. It's like the thief couldn't resist the lure of a slightly used, probably metric tool. The emojis add the perfect touch of "I can't believe this just happened" humor. You can almost hear the internal monologue, "I was just trying to be nice, and now I'm down a socket and probably a few brain cells." This meme perfectly captures the universal experience of learning a lesson the hard way, with a side of only an insert your city, a neighborhood absurdity. This meme is a masterclass in passive-aggressive storytelling. We're given a seemingly innocuous statement, "They all went to a girls' trip on Miami last year." Sounds like a fun getaway, but the lack of any further context is where the humor lies. It's like the beginning of a soap opera cliffhanger, but without the actual drama. We're left to imagine the chaos that ensued. Did they get matching tattoos? Did someone get lost on the way to the beach? Did they accidentally join a conga line with a group of retired cruise ship entertainers? The possibilities are endless. And that's what makes it so funny. It's the perfect example of how a simple sentence can be loaded with unspoken tension and implied shenanigans. This meme is basically saying, I could tell you what happened in Miami, but where's the fun in that? And honestly, I'm here for the suspense. This meme is a glorious example of internet-fueled irony, served up with a side of social commentary. We've got a classic check your privilege argument flipped on its head, presenting us with a visual riddle. If you think skin color gives someone an advantage, explain this. And then bam, we're hit with a picture of Laurel Hubbard, the weightlifter who's basically lifting the entire concept of fairness into question. It's like the meme is saying, yeah, try explaining this one, woke crowd. The juxtaposition of the text and the image creates a delicious sense of cognitive dissonance. It's as if the meme is a mischievous genie, granting us the ability to see the world through a hilariously distorted lens. This isn't just a meme, it's a social experiment disguised as a meme, challenging our preconceived notions and making us question everything we thought we knew about advantages and disadvantages. And honestly, I'm here for the chaos. This meme is a masterclass in political satire, serving up a steaming hot plate of Trudeau tears for our viewing pleasure. The text paints a picture of a dramatic farewell scene, complete with a personal photographer capturing the Prime Minister's emotional meltdown. It's like a reality TV show finale, but with more suits and fewer catfights. The humor lies in the absurdity of the situation. A grown man, presumably a seasoned politician, crying in his office on his last day. It's as if he's realizing he forgot to return his library books or lost his favorite pair of socks. The meme is basically saying, even world leaders have their moments of weakness. And honestly, it's kind of refreshing. It's a hilarious reminder that behind the suits and the speeches, they're just like us, prone to the occasional emotional outburst, especially when faced with the daunting task of packing up their office. This meme is a classic example of relationship humor with a hunting season twist. We've got a disgruntled hunter, clearly forced into a family visit against his will, lamenting his fate to a pair of bewildered-looking elk. The text is dripping with sarcasm, as he blames his partner, Doreen, for their unfortunate predicament. It's like he's saying, I told you so, but you wouldn't listen, and now look where we are. The elk, with their blank stares, perfectly encapsulate the I have no idea what's going on vibe. They're basically the meme's audience, silently judging the hunter's relationship woes. The image is a hilarious juxtaposition of domestic drama and the great outdoors. It's as if the hunter is trying to explain his marital problems to a couple of woodland creatures, who are clearly more interested in finding some tasty foliage. This meme perfectly captures the universal experience of being dragged into a situation you don't want to be in, and the relatable frustration of having your warnings ignored. This news headline reads like the plot of a Coen Brothers movie, but with a dash of Florida man energy. We've got a Minnesota gentleman, clearly a romantic at heart, deciding that the best way to send off his ailing wife is with a death party fueled by meth, metal music, and some good old-fashioned intimacy. It's like he's trying to cram every wild experience into her final hours, like a twisted bucket list. The authorities, bless their hearts, seem a bit perplexed by this unorthodox approach to end-of-life care. I can just imagine the police report. Suspect claims he was just trying to give his wife a good time. We're not entirely sure what that means. This story is a bizarre mix of love, drugs, and heavy metal, proving that sometimes truth really is stranger than fiction. And honestly, I'm kind of curious what songs were on the playlist. This meme is a roller coaster of emotions, starting with a Make America Great Again hat and ending with a heartbreaking note from a child fearing deportation. It's like a political whiplash, but with a side of existential dread. The contrast between the bold, patriotic slogan and the child's tear-soaked plea is jarring, to say the least. It's like the meme is saying, here's some propaganda, now here's a dose of reality. The child's note, with its a ++ sign-off, adds a touch of dark humor to the situation. It's as if they're trying to impress their future ICE agents with their academic prowess. This meme is a perfect example of how the internet can turn serious political issues into bite-sized pieces of satire, leaving us both amused and slightly disturbed. This photo perfectly captures the phrase, love knows no bounds, or personal safety concerns. The lovely lady on the left is all smiles, while her partner on the right looks like he lost a fight with a sewing kit and somehow won, sporting a punk rock aesthetic and a commitment to facial piercings that would make a porcupine jealous. He truly embodies the spirit of extreme accessorizing. The best part, his shirt says The Exploited, but clearly, his face has been through more battles than the band ever has. Love is about accepting each other's quirks, whether it's colorful braids or turning your face into a medieval weapon.